Thank you for the question. My name is Pedro Huarte, Head of Public Affairs at Vestas, global wind power manufacturer. Wind energy has a key role to play in the energy transition. It's a clean source of energy, competitive, reliable, independent, etc. So it is very important for Africa to increase the volumes of wind that we have so far in the continent. I think we have like 6 gigawatts installed. Overall capacity worldwide is more than 100 gigawatts, so it's 1%. So the sky's the limit. Now we have a lot of opportunity to install more wind power. And it's not only about the environment; it's also about energy access. I don't know if you saw the report this week of the International Energy Agency, that it shows that in the last 2 years, the access to energy in Africa has decreased. So wind power is an opportunity to reverse that action. We ourselves have installed above 2 gigawatts of wind in Africa so far in many geographies, in South Africa, in Kenya, in Senegal, Morocco, Egypt so far. And it's also a very good source of independence. I mean, what more independent than renewable energy can be? And you don't have to rely from fossil fuels or raw materials from other countries, on geopolitics. So it is very competitive, it's independent, it's clean, it's CO2 free, it's water free source of energy, and on top of that is very complementary to other sources of energy like solar or hydro. Create jobs, training on new sectors. So I think is a key sector for the just energy transition that we need to between all of us further develop in Africa. Of course, these are big projects, very large projects. We have built, for example, the Lake Turkana wind power project in Kenya. It was 312 megawatts, or the Taiba project in Senegal, 158. So both of them roughly is 15% of the generation of the country. So very big projects. So to begin with, to develop the projects and to reach financial close, you need to face a lot of challenges. It takes many years, and you need, first of all, the support at the highest political level, because financing is key, and to get proper financing for the project, you need the proper guarantees. So, for example, in the case of Senegal, it was a project backed up from the top of the country, of the leadership. They provided sovereign guarantee, and that those things are the ones that help to reach out financial close, and make the project bankable. Then, of course, you need a market. And that's typically from Morocco, South Africa. The fact that you have auctions and continuity and visibility that brings investment. So that's very important. And then when you reach financial close and you enter into the construction phase, then of course you also are facing other challenges such as the grid. You need to have a grid. In the case of Lake Turkana, for example, our project, the wind farm was delayed for 1 year because the grid was not ready. It was a separate project due to social issues. So that's also, those are very big projects. You need to take care of the local communities, do the CSR projects with them, and take into account their needs. So that's very important. So green interconnection, that's why power pools and interconnections between countries are so relevant, to provide flexibility to the system as well. And then finally, infrastructure. Infrastructure for the project. These are big machines, big elements that we need to bring typically from abroad. In the case of Kenya, Lake Turkana, we brought them through Mombasa. It's 1,000 kilometers away from the site. We had to build ourselves the last 200 kilometers of road, which benefited local populations. But so just to show the challenge that we are facing. So grid, infrastructure, etc. And then when you finally reach COD, you build the project. Then of course, it's a new source of energy, alternative, is variable, as we all know, so it's not constant as we're used to. So there is a lot of training and education to be done with the regulator, the TSO, everyone to learn how to manage this variable source, which can be done. I mean, in my case, I came from Spain. 23% of the electricity comes from wind. It's a big country, 48 million people. So it can be done, but you need to learn the tools and the forecasting to do so.